Satnam, welcome, beautiful beings. Lovely to connect with you as always. And I hope you're doing really, really well and keeping up in the craziness. One of my friends left me a message the other morning, which I just wanted to share because it's amazing. She said, are you loving paradise? And it's about knowing that you're in it and acting accordingly. Yeah. Really beautiful way to elevate your day. So let's begin by becoming present to our abundant, beautiful, bountiful self. Closing your eyes and just being aware of your sitting bones connected to the earth. And that earth element that supports you, grounds you, nourishes you. And just roll your shoulders forwards, up and back a few times, applying a light neck lock. So rather than just pushing your chin back, elongate the back of your neck, feeling like you've got a hook under the base of your skull, which is lifting you up out of your hips, creating space between each vertebrae. And allowing your breath to drop down to your navel point just below your belly button. And on the inhale, you're pushing the belly out. And exhale, it gently comes back in. And just being aware of the crown of your head, stretching that up to the sky. Sense of openness and being expanded, but still grounded, still stable. And then the balance point, the energetic balance point between the two is the heart center, the center of your chest. So just breathing into that space, allowing it to open and soften. And bringing your hands to prayer pose at the heart center. Eyes closed, focused at the brow point, just above the eyebrows in the center of your forehead. We'll open the space with two mantras. If you don't know them, you can just listen. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Adgare Name, Jugagare Name, Sadgare Name, Siddhi Guru Deva Name. Agare Name, Jugagare Name, Sadgare Name, Siddhi Guru Deva Name. Adgare Name, Jugagare Name, Sadgare Name, Siddhi Guru Deva Name. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath peacefully, making sure you're relaxing the jaw and the neck and the shoulders. And exhale, relax the breath, relax the hands down to the knees. We are going to begin with a pranayam, and if you're new, this might bring up a lot of anxiety, but that's good. It's good to come to these practices and let all the stuff that's not serving you come out so you can float off like a little angel or a goddess. So we're going to be doing Breath of Fire through a round mouth. Your hands are going to be, you're going to have the ring finger and the little finger on the tip of your thumb, and that's just resting on your knees, palms facing up to the sky, and the elbows are straight, or as straight as you can, but not straining or forcing anything. Your eyes are going to be closed, focused at the third eye, making a round shape with your mouth. Breath of fire. Off you go. So if you're new, if you're on your first day of period, heavy period, high blood pressure, more than 3 months pregnant, just do long, slow, deep breathing. Don't do breath of fire at all during the classes. So just notice that the stomach is coming in and out. So on the exhale, it's coming out. So you're creating this fanning system, fanning the flames of transformation. Very good. So keeping the breath going. Just making sure that your cheeks are remaining firm, so they're not puffing in and out with the breath. And just relaxing the neck and the shoulders. Keeping yourself as relaxed as possible. If it feels like it's bringing up a lot of anxiety, you can take a few long, slow, deep breaths and come back to it. If we don't breathe properly, then every time that we are, when we're nervous or we're worrying, we're doing shallow breath, and all that energy gets caught up around the chest area. We are going to be clearing that today. So you've got less than a minute to go. And inhale through the mouth. Hold the breath, seeing yourself light up with white light. So that was very good for opening your central channel that moves up the spine. And exhale, relax the breath, relax yourself. Keeping the eyes closed, staying in this meditative state, just being aware that you are aware of your thoughts and your breath. Being aware of your body. And just see if you can deeply listen to the subtle changes that you create between each exercise. So this one's the one we just did is very detoxing, and brings this sense of vitality and aliveness. So just allow each exercise to blossom, being open to the changes you've created. Inhale deeply and exhale. And we begin warming up the spine with Sufi grinds, hands resting on the knees, rotating the heart around the circumference of the pelvis. Inhaling when you come forwards, exhaling when you come back. All the exercises are done with the eyes closed. Really bringing the shoulder blades together when you come forwards. When you come to the side, engaging the navel, so you're curving the spine in the opposite direction. And the next time you come forward, change directions. And inhale deeply to center. Exhale, relax the breath, relax yourself. Inhale deeply. And exhale. And bringing the legs straight out in front of you. Having your feet flexed, toes pointing up to the sky, holding on to whatever feels comfortable. You're going to inhale, head up. Exhale, head down towards the shins. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Nice, deep, powerful breaths. So really using the breath as this deep, organic psychotherapy, clearing out the body, clearing out the nervous system of all that stress and worry. So you can start tuning in or realizing your essential self, which is deeply peaceful and joyful. Really inhaling and drawing the breath down the backs of the legs to the heels and to the toes. And you can pick up the pace. And inhale, head up. Exhale, head down towards the shins and begin breath of fire. Unless for medical reasons, just do long, slow, deep breathing. So breath of fire is light, like sniffing, equal emphasis on the inhale and the exhale. We're doing it through the nose this time. And inhale deeply through the nose. Hold the breath. Project Sat Nam. Sat is truth, Nam is your vibration. So it's allowing you to blossom and be aware of your higher self. And relax the breath, engage your navel, and inhaling, coming up to sitting. And just bounce your knees up and down. Twist your feet side to side. And just make fists with your hands and pound the inside of your legs. Paying special attention to anywhere that's a bit tender or really sore if you've been a bit frustrated and worrying, especially around the knee area. Breathing deeply and then making cups with your hands so they're in kind of a V shape, just patting down your legs. And your arms, around your shoulder blades and your armpits. Give yourself a round of applause for showing up for yourself and being brave. Keep breathing deeply. And now this bit along here, around the collarbone, breathe into that, being aware of any anxiety or stagnation. Smile. And gently on the face and the throat. And then taking the base of your palms, starting at the top of the ears and doing little circles from the top to the bottom, breathing deeply. And then take your earlobes and inhale and just pull down. And again, inhale and pull down. And now take your first 2 fingers in a V shape for victory. Put them either side of your ears like that and just give them a rub. Breathe deeply and smile. And just brush yourself off. Shake your hands and relax. So just noticing that feels like a bit of a clear out. It's easier for you to feel more relaxed, more peaceful. And we just finished the warm up with some spinal flexes, holding on to the front of your shin and your foot, and you're pulling on your leg to open up your heart center and engage in the navel to curve the spine in the opposite direction. So inhale forwards, exhale back. Eyes closed, focused at the third eye. So breathing in, notice that sense of lightness and expansion and emptiness. And exhaling, relaxing deeper into that truth. So making sure that you're keeping your head over your pelvis, your chin's parallel to the earth, so you're not flip-flopping your head up and down. And now keeping that movement going, but holding on to the knees with your elbows straight, and you're just leaning back a little. So now we're going to be working this upper part of the spine, inhaling forwards, exhaling back. And so you're not going to be moving as much, but this is a really important area, especially because a lot of anxiety builds up here. But on the spine, there's some really important acupressure points. If you ever have acupressure, they usually do those 2 points. So this is really good. Just being aware, focusing, listening, observing that space between your shoulder blades. And I had tennis elbow a little while ago, and I just meditated on that area for a few days, not 2 whole days, just for like 5 minutes, 2 days in a row. And it cleared it. And I'd had this tennis elbow for months, and it had been really, really, really painful. And I mentioned it to my Chinese doctor, and he said, "Oh my God, that's amazing. It would take them a lot of sessions to clear that." So it just shows you the power of awareness, shining that light of awareness starts to dissolve all this tension and stiffness in our body and our minds. And now you're going to make Gyan Mudra, but you're going to have the active form. So your index finger is behind the thumb, and you're bringing your arms together like this, and then opening up like that. So inhaling open, exhaling closed. Really doing a nice big inhale when you open, feeling that expansion and the heart opening. And inhale deeply, open up the arms. And exhale, relax the hands down. Just give your arms a bit of shake, move your shoulders and your neck. So for today's Kriya, it's the stress set for adrenals and kidneys. We're going to do the beginner's version, so you can do each of these postures either 1, 2 or 3 minutes. So we will make it shorter today. So if you're going to practice this on your own, make sure you reduce each exercise by the same amount. Don't do the easy ones for longer and the harder ones for 1 minute. So this one's really good if you haven't got, if you've had a lot of stress and anxiety and fear, and if you're really affected by the uncertainty of the times. But also your kidneys are one of your most important organs because they're the storehouse for your energy. And our kidneys and adrenals get this constant assault from stress. So it's really vital that we look after them. So I've noticed as people get older, sometimes you'll just hear of someone suddenly going for kidney dialysis. And chronic kidney disease, there's no symptoms initially until it's too late. So we don't want to move forwards and do these practices from fear. We want to do them because we love ourselves, but it's really important to look after your kidneys. Also eating blue and black foods are really good for kidneys. So blueberries, blackberries, there's purple sprouting broccoli, purple kale, sesame seeds are really good as well. And chestnuts. I'll have to put some recipes on there's some lovely things to really nourish that kidney energy. And when I first started studying Chinese medicine, I started just eating lots of kidney food, and the difference it made, it was just, this is outrageous. Why is everyone not doing this? These little things make such a big difference to our lives. So let's begin with the first one. So if you're not comfortable at any point sitting in easy pose, you can sit on a chair or you can sit on your heels in rock pose. So just begin rubbing your hands together, generating some heat. Breathing deeply. And then you're going to inhale, your arms out to the side, parallel to the ground. Palms are flexed, fingers are pointing up to the sky, and then you're going to bring them back in front of your heart center. The tip of your finger is little fingers together, and your thumb is together, so it's in this beautiful lotus mudra. So inhaling out to the side, exhaling into lotus, and your eyes are closed. Inhaling out to the side, exhaling to center. Inhaling Sat, mentally vibrating Sat, exhaling Nam. Really being aware of this openness that you're creating, this expansion. So all the things that we're doing on our mat will magically integrate into our personality, because the world is requiring us to step up, go into the unknown and embrace change. So rather than being fearful, there's this beautiful expansion. So Sat Nam, expanding into your full unlimited potential. And inhale, hands into lotus. Lift up Mulaband, squeeze rectum, sex organ, navel, allowing yourself to blossom. And exhale, relax your hands, relax the breath, relax yourself. And just being mindful through this kriya to drink some extra water and throughout the day to help facilitate this deep detoxing process that you are activating. Now you're going to interlace your pinky fingers, your little fingers, and then curl the rest of the fingers to the tops of your palms. So it looks like that. And the thumbs, this is your angle of generosity, are extended right back. And then you're bringing this in front of your, so it's not touching the body, but it's in front of your solar plexus. So if the bottom of your, the top of your ribs meet here, it's there. So the eyes are going to be closed. Eyes focused at the third eye. And you're just pulling slightly on your fingers. But your palms are your thumbs are facing up to the sky. And we're doing breath of fire from the navel point through the nose. So thumbs pointing up to the sky, pulling slightly on the fingers. So if you can't do breath of fire, do long, slow, deep breathing. Keeping that breath going and just checking in with yourself, making sure that you're relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders. Everywhere is completely relaxed except for this tension where you're pulling on your little fingers. Very good. Keep that breath going. You're over halfway. This is very good for repairing one side of your adrenals, which when they get burnt out, that also affects your energy. And then the next exercise, you're going to work the other side. And hold the posture, inhale deeply, hold the breath, lift Mulaband, pull on your fingers, seeing yourself light up, white light from your core radiating out. Hold the posture, but don't pull the hands. Exhale the breath, or the breath out. Hold the breath out, lift up milliband, pull the fingers. Feeling that release of things that aren't serving you. Hold the posture, inhale deeply. Hold the breath and pull, lift milliband. And exhale, relax the hands, relax yourself, relax the breath. So keeping the hands relaxed in the lap, you can have the left hand cupped in the right hand. So we're going to do cannon breath through the mouth. So we're doing breath of fire through the mouth. So a nice big round shape. Keeping everything relaxed, eyes are closed. And if you need to, for medical reasons, just do long, slow, deep breathing. Very good. So keeping yourself relaxed while you're doing this breath. So this whole set as well, where it strengthens your adrenals and kidneys and clears out all that fear. The heart can't function when they're under pressure. So this is really going to help the heart as well. And in Chinese medicine, the emotion related to the heart is joy. So we absolutely want more joy. So your natural state of being, there's always this joy there, just like the blue sky is always there, but we can't see it. Sometimes when there's those grey clouds, or the grey clouds of the mind, those illusionary thoughts. Inhale through the mouth, hold the breath, lift milliband, project Satnam. And exhale, relax the breath. And the next two postures are sat in easy pose. If you want to straighten your legs out, please do. If your knees are bounce, have some water. And just massage your knees as well. Give them a little pat. So another reason why this set is so important, we have to dangle carrots in front of our ego to get us bought into doing these practices, because they can bring up a lot of fear and our ego mind can resist that. But also, if we keep on getting stressed and ignoring this adrenal fatigue, we then start going into kidney yin deficiency, where your energy reserves start getting depleted. So you're going to notice that you have more wrinkles, dry skin, dry hair. Also, if you're getting hot at night and you're sweating at night, that means we call it empty yin deficiency. So it's not that your heat is too high. Yin is the fluids in your body, and it's that lovely nurturing energy. So because you've been depleting yourself, you've dried yourself out, so there's not enough fluids to keep the fire at bay, or the fire balanced. So this is a really important practice to do. Okay, next posture. So you're going to come back into easy pose, and you're going to have your sorry, hold on. Had some I'm struggling with my words. I've had some energetic upgrades, and I'm feeling really blissed out. So sorry, I keep on losing my words. So we're in the left hand is going to be at the bottom of your ribs, with your palm facing out, looking like that. And then your right hand is going to be out parallel to the ground. And your hand is at 60 degrees. So it's not all the way up, it's just a little bit forward. That's it. So we're chanting the mantra Har, H-A-R. And on the R, you connect the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. So it might sound a bit like H-A-D, Har. And you engage the navel as well. And your eyes are open, looking straight ahead for this one. So inhale to begin. Har, 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 har. Very good. So keeping this going, really feeling that har from the navel. It's like being born from the navel and emanating through your whole being. Har, 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 har. And inhale deeply, hold the breath, feeling that mantra emanate through all your cells, all your muscles and bones, through all your organs. Exhale, relax the breath, relax yourself. Inhale deeply and exhale. And we're going to do body drops for the next one. So make sure that your teeth are together to protect your tongue, and your spine is aligned, so we're applying neck lock. And remember, you don't push your chin back, you lift the back of the, like you've got a hook under the base of your skull, and you're lifting up, so you're creating space at the back of your neck. Now, if you can do full lotus pose, please do. Otherwise, you can just do one leg, half lotus, or just in easy pose. So your eyes are going to be closed, and we're going to be having your fingers spread wide, and you're going to lift yourself up and drop yourself down. Any spine problems with the spine, be really gentle. If you can't do any of the postures, you can just visualize that you're doing it. So we're inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. This is a really good grounding one, very good for the first chakra. If you've been struggling with the uncertainty and scarcity and worrying about money, this is a really good one to do to help you come into your body, be present. It's really good for emptying out this lower triangle, the lower chakras, of all those emotions that aren't serving us, and they're not our highest self. Last 30 seconds. And relax the posture. Inhale that luminosity and emptiness. Exhaling, relaxing, sinking deeper into the stillness. Now bring your left hand in front of your solar plexus, not touching the body. Palm is facing the body. And then you're going to take your right hand, put it on your left wrist. So it looks like this. And then you're pushing them together. So you're creating resistance. So the left is pushing against the right and vice versa. And your eyes are open, but they're looking down. And you're doing long, slow, deep breathing. So allowing the back of the neck to open and stretch up. So your head is still as though you're looking forwards, you're not looking down, it's just your eyes are looking down. Last 30 seconds, make sure you're keeping that tension, consciously creating this tension. You'll feel that your parasympathetic nervous system is being activated. This is our braking system that slows everything down. So then we can start noticing in the silence and the stillness that our natural self is deeply peaceful and blissful. And inhale deeply, hold the breath and push your hands together, seeing yourself light up. Exhale and relax the breath, relax yourself. And now bring your legs straight out in front of you, knees straight, feet are flexed, toes pointing up to the sky. And you're going to have your arms parallel to the ground. Make fists with your hands. Your thumbs are extended. So you're hitching a ride to paradise. Well, you're already there, but your mind might not know that. So we're going to inhale forwards and then exhale back. Engage in the navel. Inhale forwards, exhale back. So getting a lovely, nice rocking system with this one, making sure that you keep your arms parallel to the earth. Your elbows are straight if you can. Eyes are closed. Keeping the breath really deep and powerful. Inhaling up to center. Exhaling and relax. And now come lying flat on your back. You're going to bend your knees. If you can reach, you're going to hold on to your ankles. If you can't, you can just have your palms on the floor. And we're doing pelvic lifts. So you're inhaling, lifting the pelvis up, exhaling, relaxing it down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Nice deep, powerful breaths. The deeper you breathe, the deeper you let go, the deeper you purify. And inhale, lift the pelvis up. And exhale, relax the pelvis down. Bring your knees to your chest, give them a hug. Rock left to right, massaging your spine into the earth. And then you can either roll onto your side and push yourself up, or rock and roll a few times along the length of your spine, coming up to sitting. And now for the next posture, you're going to come on all fours. So I'm going to do modified cat-cow. So making sure that your knees are underneath your pelvis and your wrists are underneath your shoulders. And you're going to bring your left knee to your nose on the exhale, so tucking in. And then inhaling, you're extending it up and out, but don't bring it up too high so your back collapses. Keep your navel engaged so it's still, so you're protecting your lower back. So exhaling, knee to the nose and inhaling out. So really stretching the leg out of the hips, elongating the whole leg. Keeping the breath strong. Really stretching that whole leg out from your core. And inhale, stretch the leg out, lift up, project Satnam. And exhale, just wiggle the hips a little bit. And then we get to repeat on the right leg. So exhaling the knee to the nose. Inhaling, stretching that leg out from the core, really elongating that whole leg. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Very good. Last 20 seconds. Keeping that breath deep and long. And inhale deeply, stretch the leg out. And exhale, relax. Come into child's pose, sitting on your heels, forehead resting on the floor. If you need to bring a cushion in between your buttocks and your feet, you can. We're not here for very long. On the next inhale, engage the navel, curving the spine, coming back up to sitting. You're going to stay sitting on your heels. So you're going to bring your hands together in prayer pose with the thumbs extended up to the sky, and your elbows are going to be by your knees, and your eyes are closed but your head is looking up. You're looking up at the sky. So you're going to inhale and bring the nose forwards, and then exhale, come back to sitting on your heels. So inhaling forwards, exhaling back. So making sure that you're keeping your head lifted. So you're putting tension on your lower spine. And inhale forwards, lifting up the head, opening up the heart, and exhale, come back. And gently come back up to sitting. And then you're going to come lying on your back. Now you might want to get some extra cushioning on the ground, maybe a towel or a blanket. We're only doing it for 2 minutes. So hugging your knees, and we're rocking and rolling along the length of our spine, from the tip of the spine up to the top of our neck. So you can inhale back, exhale forwards. This is very balancing for your whole system. If you're feeling a bit tearful, over emotional, and you don't have time to fully process what's going on, this one's a nice one to clear your energy. And coming back up to sitting. So you're just going to meditate, allowing yourself to rest in this silence. We call it self-abidance, so resting in your true nature, this stillness, sense of deep peace. And inhale deeply, exhale, and you can put your socks on if you need them, get your blanket, have some extra water, come into deep relaxation, lying on your back, palms facing up to the sky if that's comfortable, feet flopping out to the side, making sure your blanket's not stopping them from relaxing out to the side. Preferably not a pillow because you're realigning your spine. So just allowing yourself to deeply relax. Take a deep breath and relax, feeling yourself melting into the ground. Begin deepening your breath. And start wiggling your fingers and toes. Making circles with your hands and your feet. And change directions. Inhale deeply, stretch your hands up above your head. Stretch. And relax the breath, bringing the arms out to the side. Hands slightly higher than shoulder height. And bringing your left knee to your chest and over to the right side of your body. So you're stretching out your hip. And change sides. And coming onto your back and rubbing your palms together and the soles of your feet together. And bringing your knees to your chest, give them a hug, rocking left to right, massaging your back into the earth. And then forwards and backwards along the length of the spine, coming up to sitting when you're ready. We're going to finish with a pranayam, breathing exercise to help alleviate your stress. So the mudra we're doing today, we did it earlier, so we're going to take the last two fingers, the little finger and the ring finger, touching the tip of the thumb, and that's resting on your knees. And we're going to take the inhale and break it up into 4 segments through the nose, and then just one long breath out your nose. And we're going to use the mantra, mentally vibrating, sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma, on the inhale, and then exhale, Waheguru. So I will say the mantra out loud, but you're doing the breath and you're just going to mentally vibrate that. Off you go. So it's going to be 8 equal sniffs. And then one long one out the nose. Sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma, Waheguru. Sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma, Waheguru. Sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma, Waheguru. Sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma, Waheguru. Sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma, Waheguru. Sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma, Waheguru. Sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma, Waheguru. continue on your own. And inhale deeply, hold the breath, seeing yourself light up. And exhale, relax the breath, and we'll just sit in silence for a moment, and just being reminded that life is paradise, and seeing yourself being able to move deeper into this truth, to enjoy that growth and that expansion, loving yourself and being compassionate for yourself. If you find it difficult or if you haven't been living this way, because it's a natural instinct. Most minds would rather choose misery and be in the familiar and the comfort zone than to be in uncertainty. So just knowing that life can be paradise and acting accordingly. And bringing your hands into prayer pose. Just noticing the effect of that prayer pose, how it unifies both the brain hemispheres, that sense of coming together, of unification and stillness. We'll close the space with 3 long satnams. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Satnam. 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 May all beings be joyful. May all beings be at peace. May all beings be free. Satnam. Sat Nam, you beautiful beings. So if you can, take it easy for the next hour. Drink some extra water, please do. Otherwise, if you have to get up, this resting in yourself, just allowing yourself to just stay in that presence while you're moving around. Because the more you do this, it's going to be easy to stay in that sense of peace on your yoga mat. But then when you start moving the body, you start meeting people, and the mind gets busy, that takes it to the next level. So seeing that as an opportunity to stay resting in the self. So I'm going to stop the recording before you unmute yourselves. But if you have to dash off, beautiful to connect with you, sending you lots of love. Keep shining, beautiful beings. Bye.